What is up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. As you can see by the title, today I am going to be doing a mukbang or mukbang, or I'm not really sure how you say it, but that's what I'm doing. Now, for some reason, people really like to watch other people eat. I don't personally see the appeal, but I've had several requests to do one of these, so I figured, why not? I'm not doing anything else anyway, and I was hungry. So we got my favorite cheat meal here, which is KFC. Love me some fried chicken. So we're just gonna dig right in. So excited, I'm ready to pig out. We got some popcorn chicken here, some regular fried chicken, mash, gravy, and some beans, and a Pepsi. So we're good to go. So I'm sorry if you tuned in thinking that you were going to see a pretty girl eating. You're just going to see a pig eating. Honestly, who has time to try and look pretty while they eat fried chicken? Like, forget it. Right, so where do I even begin? Let's put the gravy in the mashed potatoes. This is so weird. Usually when I'm filming a video, it's like an informational video or like a tutorial or a review. I don't really post videos that are like necessarily super about my personal life. But yeah, I figured why not? We are officially over the 5K subscribers mark, so I feel like you guys deserve to know a little bit more about me.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Yeah, so anyway, like I said, I did a giveaway, got to 5K subscribers, which is great news for me. I know that it's not a huge number, but for me, every person matters, so it is a milestone regardless. I did just mail out some of the gifts for the giveaway. I did have some problems with some of the people being like farm accounts or scammers, like people who just search YouTube giveaways and like just try and win things that aren't actual real subscribers or people who actually care. So that was a little awkward, but we're working through it. I may have to select some more winners. We will see. Stay tuned for that. Popcorn chicken. If you don't know, now you know. I don't know how many of you know this. Obviously the people who are close in my life do, but I did move to Ireland almost 2 years ago with my boyfriend, who is also American, and we moved here for his job. So that meant that I was leaving behind like my job and my friends and all of that good stuff. So coming out here, obviously, like I couldn't work right away. We're not married, so it was like a huge ordeal for me to just like finally get my visa. I literally got it like 6 months ago after being here for like a year and a half. So it's kind of ridiculous. But that's kind of why I started YouTube and my blog. It was sort of just something to fill my time, and I became like really passionate about it and ended up really enjoying it. So now I'm in a place where I've kind of just decided that I want to like really buckle down and focus on it. For a while I was kind of just like a video here and there. Now I'm really trying to stick to 2 videos a week. I like really want to make this my career, and I know I can. It's just like a really slow growing process. It takes time, it takes years to really build up enough of a following to make a living off of. I'm fortunate enough to be in a situation where I have a boyfriend who makes a decent income and is able to support both of us, but obviously that's not my plan forever. I do want to be self-sufficient and hopefully be able to spoil and take care of him one day. I realize I'm very lucky in that I don't have to necessarily go out and just get any shitty old job if I don't want. I actually did have a job for a full 5 days while I was here at a restaurant, and unfortunately that didn't work out for various reasons. I liked the actual restaurant and it was like a close walk for me, and the customers were all really nice, but there was just some issues with the staff and things like that. It just like wasn't worth it for me. So I did end up quitting. So yeah. And then I had several people visiting. I had a friend that was here, followed shortly after by my dad, and then my mom is going to be out here for Christmas. And then I'm going to be going to Spain with her. So it's just not really the right time for me to try and find another part-time job while I have like all this shit going on, because they're going to be like but you can't be taking all this time off of work, especially around the holidays. So yeah, for now, just really focusing on YouTube and my blog and trying to make that into something. And I know a lot of people didn't take me seriously at first, and probably still don't, but that's okay. And I know a lot of people are probably like, so your boyfriend is your sugar daddy? Heard that comment quite a few times. The answer is no. I didn't know my boyfriend had a successful, or that successful of a career when we met. He was never the type to like brag or put things on show, so I really had no idea, and it doesn't matter anyway. Like, we just get along really well. We just have a great time together, and you know, he's super easygoing and not controlling, and I can like do whatever I want. I can be friends with whoever I want. There's no like weirdness, and that's the type of relationship that works best for me. And yeah, so I'm just very fortunate to have him, honestly. He's just super supportive of like my YouTube and everything else that I do. So ladies, get yourself a man that gasses you up. I don't know if like a lot of people even know about this, but the way that I made friends here, 99% of my friends were through Bumble, but like not the dating. For girls, there's like the option for friendship, and you can just like switch that in the settings. So I literally have made 99% of my girlfriends here through Bumble, like Bumble BFF, I guess is what you would call it. If you don't have a lot of friends in your area, you move to a new area, all of your friends moved away, highly recommend using that. It's the same concept, like you swipe, but you can like swipe on girls that have similar things in common with you. You don't necessarily like want to go up to girls at the bar and be like, oh my god, hey, like, do you want to be best friends? They're gonna be like, who is this drunk bitch? So Bumble BFF has been a lifesaver for me. Definitely recommend doing that. As far as like plans for moving, we don't plan to leave Ireland anytime soon. Obviously, it just kind of depends on his job, but we really love it here, probably more so me than him. He does miss the sun, but I would like to stay here permanently if I had the choice. It's just a lot safer, and you kind of don't realize how dangerous the US is until you were on the outside looking in. And I don't know, just with all the things that have been going on in the news, like even just this past year, I just like wouldn't want to like raise a family there and like send my kids to school. It's just like way too dangerous. I'm just not into it. I have like no interest in going back. Like, I don't really even care to visit, to be quite honest. Most of my friends have visited me out here anyway. But yeah, I just like don't have an interest in going back to America, to be quite honest with you. So I was actually talking about this with my boyfriend the other day, and he's like, you have some really weird neurotic traits. And like, to be honest, like, I'm totally aware of them, but it's funny when other people notice it because they just don't get it. The first one is like, I cannot touch mattresses without bed sheets on them. That rough, scratchy feeling of the naked mattress repulses me. Like, I absolutely will not, could not ever lay on it, touch it. No, like, making the bed is a struggle enough, trying to not touch it. This next one's really weird, but I have this like really big phobia of stains, especially when they're at like hotels or like Airbnbs. Even if the sheets are clean, the first thing that I do when I get to a hotel or an Airbnb is literally strip the bed and inspect it for stains. And if there is a stain, best believe you girls calling housekeeping and making them change the sheets. I know it's weird. I've literally had this problem since about like 4 years old. That's the first time I remember this happening, was being on holiday with my parents in the British Virgin Islands and finding like a stain on the bed and like hysterically crying. My parents were like, is it too late to abort her? So what is my day-to-day life like? Pretty much, honestly, like, I'm a super night owl. I don't go to bed until like 1 a.m. I need between 10 and 12 hours of sleep to function properly. So usually if I go to bed at 1, honestly, I'm not up until like noon the following day. And I always try to have like my videos or blog posts like pre-prepared so that I know what I'm gonna do. So I'll usually film a video, and in between that, I'll try to like write a blog post or just do something productive that is going to ultimately benefit like my YouTube or my blog, whatever that is. It might be a day of research, trying to find video ideas that are trending or unique, something like that. But every single day, just about like Monday through Friday, is something involved with YouTube or my blog. It is very time consuming. Most people are surprised when I say that it does take me like 6 to 8 hours to edit a video. Honestly, it's because I put a lot of effort into it, and I want to make sure that, you know, it's interesting, keeps people's attention. Nobody wants to watch something that's like super boring, you know? Normally I do go to the gym, but I haven't for like the last month. I probably won't start until January just because, well, obviously, like, look what I'm eating. But it's just like with the holidays and everything, it's not worth it to me. So I guess that's it for today, guys. I pretty much finished my lunch here. Comment down below if you think I should do like a more in-depth Q&A, like a little bit more like personal life details, things you want to know about me, really anything, like videos you want me to see me film in the future. Thank you for joining me for lunch. I hope you guys enjoyed this weird, awkward rendition of me stuffing my face with KFC. Thanks for watching.